Hi ladies, this is Jules. I have a kit that I want to show you. This is the kit that will contain pretty much, well, it's the basic stuff from my Shabby Chic Parisian Diva wall hanging that I did, which is video number 184. And I made it for a friend of mine, Teresa, who is Scrap Diva Forever at My Scrap World. Hi Teresa. And I have, I did the video and I didn't complete it because I didn't want to give it away as far as who it was for. So I have a completed photo at the end of the blog post for this kit if you're interested in taking a peek-see at it. The pictures that I have on my blog of it back then when I did it is only in pieces as to not give away who it's for. But I do have the completed project picture up on my blog for this particular kit. So I want to show you and I wanted to share it because it's so pretty, and I haven't done a kit for a while. So let me share with you what exactly is in this kit. Comes with two plaques, which has your slits on the top and the bottom, and it measures at 7 inches in length and 3.5 inches in width. So we'll get two of the plaques, and they are nice and sturdy compressed wood, and it's just gonna hang. And you need it, they are fairly heavy, so you're gonna need something heavy to hang it with, which I have the perfect thing to use. The trim, or the what I use to hold it and to hang it, is some of this awesome trim. It's so pretty, it's rustic, and it just goes so perfectly well with this kit. It's like a burlappy string that's woven in a design and stitched. You can see the stitch marks up there and back there. And you'll get a full yard of this trim. Pretty. So, full yard of that, two plaques. What I did is I painted my plaques, and then I distressed it and added in some French paper, some French novel paper. I'm making available French novel paper and the hymnal paper in the vintage kinds. So one page fits perfectly in strips, and I'll cut up on one plaque very nicely. So you're going to get two each of those papers per plaque. Okay, which are these, and I've used these before in kits, my clothespin kit, which I still have too if anybody's looking for that on my blog. So you'll get 4. Also comes with a doily, a white doily that you can distress, and I like this design. It's just pretty, and one doily is so more than enough for the 2 plaques. And I like this design of the style labels by Tim Holtz. I think it's a lot softer, and it fits this collection of this kit a lot nicer than the other one that's very square and boxy and stuff. So I wanted to use these ones for it. So you'll get 2 of these, and this is to put the name, or your name for your craft room, or your YouTube name, or whatever you want to use. And you don't have to use it. I didn't use these. I didn't even think of it, but I would have if I would have thought of it. If that makes sense. And then you'll get 1 strip of paper for each plaque, which these measure, they fit just a little smaller than the actual plaque, so that you can have your vintage paper show through on the background. So there's 2 different kinds of paper that I want to show you though. The one that I used was this particular collection, this design here, but there's 2 of them that I'm gonna use for the kits. So this is the one that I was just showing you. This is the full 12 by 12. It's by Shabby Green Door, which they're going out of business, I'm sad to say. The collection is called On the Wings of a Dream. You might still be able to find these like on clearance now on maybe scrapbook.com. I don't know if Blue Moon has them or not. But you might have to just Google it to see who may have that. Here's the other side. And then the other one is all chocolate with a pink damask, which is gorgeous. And then white, all white with, and it has that distressed look. You can see there. It's all scratched up looking and things with the damask all over it, a damask type print. So your kit will have one of those designs. So let me scoot this over. Now, I know that some of you may not have the exact same stamps that I have here, which this is one that I use by My Mind's Eye, the Lost and Found, called Pretty Stamps, Madison Avenue Pretty Stamps. And yeah, so if you don't have the stamps, I'm going to make the images available on ivory cardstock. I only use the dress form and the Eiffel Tower, but I added in a key, a chandelier, and a crown, which gives it a whole shabby chic Parisian look altogether. So I recommend that you would cut it out, do the glossy accents, and then put your diamond disc on, which I am going to include in this kit. I am happy to say. It's a good addition. It's a good addition for like excuse me, for highlighting an image. So this is it's perfect too. It's 1 full tablespoon. I even measured it out just so you guys see. Look, see, I measured it out. So it's in a little 2x2 bag, little baggie. You'll have tons of flowers too in this kit. There's 2 of the larger daisies, 2 of the smaller daisies, 2 hydrangeas, a large and a small, and then you also get the ones that I used in my wall hanging, which is 2 of the large ones and 1 small one. Which take a peek, see here, you can see that there's diamond dust, glimmer mist, and I am glimmer misting all of the brown hydrangeas only in crushed shells. So that's for that. The bling that I used is this yellow. You'll get 7 of them in your kit, and they also come with the same color yellowish sequin, which that was just by accident. I didn't even plan that, but use it if you want to. If you don't want to, that's fine too. I just wanted to add it in there. You get a lot of little pearly thingies and crystals. And these are the plastic ones. They work just as well as the glass ones. I love the glass ones. They're a lot nicer and heavier, but these work fine too. So let me show you these in the macro so you can see the actual shapes of it. This clear one here is a lot flatter. See that? And then you'll get this one that has more dimension to it. And you can just bunch them up in a corner if you want to. And then the white pearls. Okay, so you get 4 of each, 4 of the pearls, 4 of the pinks, 4 of the clears in your kit. And then you have there'll be these buttons, and this, if you look here, it says Labelle on there, and so you'll get this button for sure. And then these buttons are just so that you guys can see that there's 2 different sizes, but you'll get one of them. Okay, not both. So then there is your wine cork, which of course Paris wine go together, doesn't it? Distress it with some of the pink or something to kind of give a little like wine ring, like a wine stain on the end of it. That'll be cute. You get some tickets. This is a vintage ticket that the Temple Theater. I have a lot of these, that's why I use them a lot. But they're already yellowing a little bit more too, and it just goes great with the color combination here. Then you get 2 white tickets. You can do whatever you want with those. You get some flourishes. This is a Tim Holtz cut. You get 2 of the smaller ones. And then you get the letters from the Vintage Market. Now you get 2 full sets of the alphas with the numbers, and then you'll get 2 additional sets of the vowels. So you'll get 4 of each letter vowel. Okay, and then 2 sets of the other ones, of the regular letters. Going back down here, these are, or were, bead caps. They actually look like that. You see there? They were like that. So I flattened them because I used them as flowers. Oh, it's magnetic. As flower embellishments, and I use one of those little blings, the little yellow ones, for the very center part. Ooh. And so you get 3 of those. You get a gold bottle cap, and you can see in my video of my project how I used it. You get a couple charms. You get an Eiffel Tower, and you get a butterfly, and then 2 jump rings to go with that. And you get a string of 1 full foot of string pearls, or pearls on a string, and they're the white ones, so it goes nice with the diamond dust. It goes nice with the little pearls here, and with these little pearl tips of the sprays that I'm adding here. And this is like a fabric type, so you get 3 white leaves, and then you get 2 of these little sprays, so you can glimmer mist that. And I want to add in a couple handmade things, so you're gonna get one of my rulers, one that I made up here in a video a little bit back ago, and some flowers that I made. My Primas, you'll get 2 in your kit, and I distressed it and glimmer misted it. And then some of the some lace that I'm hoarding. This is not the same lace that I use in my wall hanging, but this is some that I haven't shown you guys yet. It's beautiful. It was just very light cream, and I tea dyed it so it has that more aged look to it. So you get a full foot of this, and you can actually cut it in the center and get 2 strips of this lace because it looks identical on each side. So if you're careful, just cut very carefully along the center there. 1 foot of the vintage style lace. And my favorite, Prima. You get your own package of Prima. Now I only have a limited amount of my Prima packets, but I also have a limited amount of the kits. So each of my kits will have one of these. If I get enough orders, I do have other Prima Satan Pearls. I have a couple of pink ones that look exactly like this one, but the kit only comes with the white. So once those are done, if there's more demand for it, I may throw in the pink ones in addition with the rest of the stuff, of course. So there is the kit, you guys. I just wanted to share it with you guys and let you know that if you are interested, it is ready to go on my blog. I'm at www.thejewelbox.com, and if you have any questions about the kit, let me know. If you are looking for this kit with 3 plaques instead of 2, there'll be additional embellishments, and there will be obviously an additional charge for the shipping and the contents, like an additional plaque and an additional or a separate piece of the tie. But it'll, instead of it being 1 yard, it'll be like a yard plus another foot, so it'll be 4 feet long. And it'll be an extra lace, there'll be extra sheets, so it'll be an additional charge. So just let me know if you want that. Please don't purchase this kit and then ask me for the 3. If you want the 3 plaques or the bigger kit, let me know and I can customize it and send you an invoice for it. But these ones are ready to go with the 2 plaque. These are already set and ready to go. Okay, so yeah, I think that's about it. All right, you guys. Well, again, if you have questions, let me know. And please visit me on my blog at www.thejewelbox.com. Thanks, you guys. Jules signing out. Bye.